Hi guys, welcome. Today we're doing our Godzilla video. This time it's a reaction of 11 Godzilla space monsters. You can see by the title up there. Anyways, let's start begin. 3, 2, 1, go.
In this video we shall showcase to you all the 11 space kaiju that have been seen in the Godzilla franchise. Godzilla himself is an underwater kaiju for most of his incarnations. There are also
That's
ancient kaiju
true.
and flying ones, but out of the most dangerous and the most utilized are the space kaiju. The thing is that they are from space, and their origin stories and their intentions towards planetary domination has always been an easy way to explain. And did you know that among these monsters on the list, there is one that even dwarfs Godzilla Earth in size? And we shall dive more into that in another video. So among these creatures, most of them are aliens, while some of them are mutated Godzilla cells and Godzilla alien hybrids. So if you want to find out, then
yes, that is true.
Number 1, Space Godzilla.
That's a good start.
Crystal Godzilla. This giant monster stands around 120 meters tall and 250 meters long in his crystal form.
It's that tall?
He weighs 80,000 tons and 720,000 tons in his crystal flying form.
It's that.
That he is indeed a
That's how
originating from outer space, but exact details behind his creation have varied. But he is from space. The Space Godzilla is one of the most intelligent of Godzilla's foes in the series, showing planned combat strategy. He looks very similar to Godzilla in many ways, with a navy blue skin and also reddish in some parts. He has 2 massive white crystals that erupt from his shoulders and also his dorsal plates, and his tail is much longer, ending in several crystal spikes. Number 2, Orga. The second one on this list is yet another kaiju that has some Godzilla in it, and this monster is Orga. He is the result of the Millennium aliens absorbing Godzilla's organizer G1 cells into their collective form. Orga is a hulking monstrosity possessing Godzilla's strength and enhanced regenerative abilities. After being transformed into a deformed creature rather than a perfect clone of Godzilla, Orga fought an attempt to subdue Godzilla so he could fully engulf him and completely absorb his characteristics. Orga then proved to be a challenging opponent for Godzilla due to his potent healing factor, immense strength, and telepathic abilities. Appearing in Godzilla 2000 Millennium, he is 60 meters tall and 45,000 tons. Number 3, Gigan. One of the most famous of the space aliens in the Godzilla franchise, he is a cybernetically enhanced kaiju of the Nebulan aliens. This kaiju is Gigan, and he is one of the recurring villains of Godzilla alongside Mechagodzilla and Ghidorah. This one is truly a strange monster, sporting a circular saw weapon located in his frontal abdominal region, large steel hooks for hands, with smaller ones for toes.
It's interesting, this thing. Not interested in him as monsters, but still think it's pretty cool.
Most brutal and violent opponent. He is capable of flying at up to Mach 3 in the Earth's atmosphere, but in space he is capable of flying millions of times faster than light by encasing himself in a diamond. Number 4, Ghidorah. Next we have the ultimate nemesis of Godzilla, one who has faced the G-Man in quite a number of battles.
Yes, true.
It is much bigger than Godzilla himself.
True, he has faced Godzilla many times.
That comes down to Earth to destroy or terraform it for his liking. However, he has also been a guardian monster of Japan. Anyway, Ghidorah is an evil space monster responsible for wiping out all life on many planets across the universe. Earth is just one of his targets, but he is usually opposed by Godzilla as well as other monsters like Mothra and Rodan. He is a 3-headed dragon with 3 long necks, 2 large wings, and 2 tails with spiny club ends. His last appearance was in KOTM as Monster Zero. Number 5, Ghidorah.
Oh my goodness.
Strangest opponents that Godzilla had to encounter and destroy.
Come on.
And was also known as the Smog Monster. Ghidorah was an alien life form from the dark.
Well, his movie was a failure.
Ghidorah was an alien life form from the Dark Nebula in the Orion constellation that landed on Earth traveling on a comet for at least 243 light years. In Godzilla Final Wars, Ghidorah was one of the many monsters under the control of the Zillions, but his origin and how he came under the Zillions is never explained. He has 4 forms, and the final one resembles nothing normal at all.
It does not.
One on top of another. He isn't actually evil, but Ghidorah seems to be primarily driven by instinct and the will to survive. Number 6, Death Ghidorah. Yes, it was not clubbed alongside Ghidorah because of its many differences between them, and that it was
Really?
classified as a relative of Ghidorah rather than a version of it. Death's Ghidorah is an alien creature
That
who
is.
gains power from
Well,
destroying
it
the evil
kind of
of the
makes
light
sense.
energies
Does look kind of
planets it
similar,
encounters.
though.
It arrived in the solar system 65 million years ago and cleansed Mars of life before moving on to Earth, which at the time was inhabited by the Elias and Mothra. The resultant battle obliterated the Elias civilization, but Death's Ghidorah was defeated and locked away in a mystical sealed chamber so no one could ever release him. At 50 meters and 75,000 tons, he is one big alien kaiju that Mothra defeated and not Godzilla. Number 7, Monster X. While initially
Ah,
being dubbed as Monster X, he was later called as Kaiser Ghidorah following his transformation from the bipedal to the four-legged monster which looked like Death's Ghidorah in structural appearance. In the alien Monster X form, he is a bipedal creature with an exoskeleton-like armored skin. He possesses two small
yeah,
ant
he
skulls on his shoulders
practically is
and
like
a long
that.
black forked tail. He also had red eyes, a skeletal face, and long spikes on the top of his head. In the Kaiser Ghidorah form, he incorporates elements of both King Ghidorah and Death Ghidorah in appearance. Like Death Ghidorah, Kaiser Ghidorah is quadrupedal, and like King Ghidorah, he has a golden skin but with much smaller wings. He is the third biggest Ghidorah at 140 meters and 100,000 tons. He was summoned by the Zillions from an asteroid called
One of the
Goran.
biggest.
Number 8, Dogora. So up next we have a very weird looking
Oh,
creature called Dogora, and it is defined as a mutant space cell kaiju that appeared first in the 1964 film of the same name. It was later seen in Godzilla
okay.
Island series and Godzilla Planet of the Monsters briefly. Dogora is a space cell that lived in the Earth's upper atmosphere. The cell was exposed to a huge cloud of radiation located in the atmosphere over Japan, causing it to mutate rapidly. The cell then began to require large amounts of carbon to sustain itself, and so it descended to Earth to feed on carbon sources like diamonds and gold. Although it initially resembles a bluish amoeba-like blob and a green vapor, it later evolved into a jellyfish-like creature with squid-like tentacles. Number 9, Vegeta. This creature only appeared in the comics published by IDW and was a very massive trilopod alien kaiju. And these
Oh,
trilopods are
really?
aliens that have a similar design choice to the xenomorph from the Alien movies. Vegeta is very similar in appearance to the Beta Trilopod brethren, but is considerably more massive and completely dwarfs Godzilla and his allies. Vegeta possesses many segments on its head, as well as dozens of circular glowing patches on the sides of its neck. Vegeta's arms are very long and are tipped with sharp spikes. Where Vegeta and the other Trilopod buddies are from is unknown, but one fact is that she is from outer space and she is way bigger than Godzilla and might even be the biggest kaiju ever.
Maybe.
Number 10, Megalon.
Uh,
Although Megalon was a
oh,
gigantic insectoid
no.
being that lived
That,
deep underground in the subterranean kingdom of
uh,
Seatopia and was seen as the Seatopian's lord, in the Godzilla Island series, however, he was a minion of the Zillion aliens and was brought to Earth to battle against the other monsters. Its design is that of an underground creature. Megalon is noticeably colorful, combining silver and gray tusks with claws with an orange and black carapace and wings. Megalon's forelimbs terminate with two sharp drill-like appendages, which are never seen to be individually prehensile, at least in Godzilla vs. Megalon, always moving in tune with the monster's arms.
yeah.
Number 11, Mechagodzilla. Although there are many versions of the
Oh,
Metal G-Man, the original Mechagodzilla was not a creation of humanity, but of an alien species, and thus he was brought to Earth from outer space. The first version of the character was introduced in the 1974 film Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla, where it was a creation of the evil black hole Planet 3 aliens designed to destroy Godzilla and conquer the Earth. The first incarnation was a giant robot model after Godzilla with a silver-colored body, orange and yellow eyes, and a weapon port on its torso. It was first seen disguised as Godzilla and even defeated Anguirus in battle until it was intercepted by Godzilla in Tokyo and forced to shed its skin to reveal a metallic alien robot kaiju. And so with that we come to the end of the list of the 11 outer space kaiju that have appeared in the Godzilla franchise. Subscribe and hit that notification bell for more of these videos in the future.
so that was an interesting list. Minus him, no, adding two monsters who've been in both failed Godzilla films. The weirdest looking Hedorah, and some isn't the strangest one. Uh, Bigelow with 8-foot guidance, so let's free monsters and he put in that appeared in the movies that failed. Thanks.